Welcome to a Time Well Wasted podcast with your host, Matt Daddy.
I like teasing my own butthole.
Mr. J.
Yo, that snowman over 6 feet high, bitch.
The Ginger.
I don't want crabs crawling all over my face.
And Timbo Slice.
I really want to fuck a male pig.
Enjoy the show.
Mr. J, pick up the phone.
Hello?
What's
Well, that was uncalled for.
Welcome to the show. I'm Mad Daddy. Tonight, unfortunately, we are without the Ginger, as he is suntanning his vagina right now in Florida. But, of course, I do have, as usual, Mr. J and Timbo Slice alongside of me.
Hello, hello.
How's she going, eh?
Tonight, we're going to be talking about some ridiculous laws in Canada that'll make your face hurt.
Excellent.
We're going to discuss the art and science behind dumpster diving. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but some people's fantasies are just fucked.
I'm ready.
And last but not least, we're going to top this show off with a little pop quiz.
Ooh, yeah.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Let's do it.
Canada is a freedom country, so they say. The freest country in the world, some say. And I'm Canadian. You guys are Canadian, and I'm proud to be Canadian. But I will say this. Even though we live in potentially the greatest country in the world, Canada still does some stupid stuff.
Do tell.
Do you know what I mean? So I have a list of laws here that actually exist, or they either exist in the past but no longer present, or they are actually enrolled nowadays. And I have a full list. We're going to talk about these, okay?
All right.
And we're going to determine at the end which is the worst law.
The worst or dumbest?
The dumbest law. Let's go with that.
All
Dumbest law. Okay, so starting this off. Over in Alberta, Canada, the law states it is illegal and a fined offense to be caught painting a wooden ladder.
That's really specific,
Are you
man.
serious?
Like, wow.
So if you're in Alberta right now and your ass gets caught painting a wooden ladder, you are getting a fine, or it is illegal and you could potentially go to jail for painting a wooden ladder.
Why is it only a wooden ladder? Like, can it be a steel ladder? You know?
Yeah, so I do try to get behind how the hell do you get fined for painting a wooden ladder?
So, like, when someone goes and buys a ladder at Home Depot, like, they got to sign paperwork that swears they're not going to paint it. Yeah, just so you know, sir, this ladder was blue when you bought it.
Mr. J, did you paint this ladder?
No. I see some splatter marks right there.
You know, I'm just wondering why they have this law. Somebody had to have done something really stupid for them to have a law, not
where'd it
paint
come
a
from?
wooden ladder.
Mm-hmm. I'm almost wondering, and anybody out there quote me if I'm wrong, but I'm wondering if it's like a slip thing. If you paint a wooden ladder and you put fresh paint, if it's a potential hazard to be like slippery or something like that.
Wouldn't that be the same on a steel ladder?
Yeah, no doubt.
I guess you...
Well, who? Okay, all I can see is you're like painting your ladder in the front lawn, and then you get like 5 cruisers show up. You look around, you're like, "What the hell's going on? Get on the ground! Get on the ground!"
Yeah.
You're like, "What happened,
Freeze, motherfucker!
Mr. J? How do you know my name? Did you paint that ladder?"
Shoot him! He's running out the... Oh, we found. Okay, so here's my question, right? Who the fuck's painting a ladder? Like, you know what? I feel good, but my ladder is just not the right color. It's really inflicting me.
Because you'd have to paint a ladder from the top down. Because if you paint it from the bottom up, you can.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Okay, so now in Prince Edward Island, by law, you are not allowed to build a big snowman.
Like, how big's too big?
Now that's what the fuck I'm wondering. So in Prince Edward Island, they have an actual law because you cannot build a big snowman. And I'd like to know how big of a snowman. I don't know, man.
So,
maybe somebody got hit with a really big snowball once.
The parents like getting their kids ready, like, all right, put on your mittens, your gloves, your coat. Oh, here's your tape measure so you can make sure your snowman isn't too big.
Yo, that's Frosty, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yo, that snowman over 6 feet high, bitch.
Take that thing down.
Yeah, dude. Like, man, we're going to seize the carrot. We're seizing the scarf.
Are the police arresting little kids? Yeah, your snowman was 6 inches too high.
Get up against the snowman.
Cops come out beating the snowman down to a pulp.
Get on the ground.
Homeland, Ontario. Okay, where we reside.
Wow.
And it's hilarious they actually have to write this one down. It is illegal to be involved in any kind of illegal activity. No
shit. Wow.
Man, I'm glad they told us that.
Yo, Timbo, were you doing something? Were you even thinking about doing something illegal?
No.
Don't your ass do something illegal,
You know what,
boy.
though?
I see it in your
Okay,
eye.
maybe.
You doing something illegal?
Yeah. Think about this though. It's just the same as like when they have to put hot, like a hot symbol on the hot chocolate cups from Tim Hortons.
Well, how about the new Tide Challenge?
Dude, don't even get me
stupid.
started on that.
Oh,
but anyways,
my God.
it's illegal to do something illegal. So how do they bust you for that? They're like, hey,
It's illegal to do something illegal.
they pull
Well,
you
no
over. And,
shit.
Yeah, you're walking down the road and they pull you over. You're like, sir, well, officer, what was I pulled over for? I seen it in your eye.
Dude, it's a way
What
to.
did you see? You were gonna do something illegal.
Yeah.
You were thinking about
I
it.
could see it. No, I think it's like a way to fine you twice. Like, well, you ran the red light. That's one fine. Plus, you did something illegal, which is illegal. So now you got 2 fines.
Yeah, now we get extra money.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you go on Facebook or something and you say that, oh, I plan on doing this or I'm thinking about doing this, they could charge you for that.
Yeah.
That's so messed up. But it's so hilarious how they have to actually write that as a law.
But you
it's
didn't even
illegal
do
to do
anything.
something illegal.
That's like
Like, I could say I'm going to go streaking tomorrow. Not saying that I'm actually going to do it, but I could say it. Freedom of speech.
It's funny because I wrote a whole list of illegal things to do, and streaking's not one of them. But you can't build a big snowman and beat that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this law, it applies Canada-wide, and it states, it is illegal to challenge someone to a duel.
So this must have like got implemented in like the 1800s or something.
Yeah, and it still actually is present
Oh,
today.
man,
So
that's
it's
hilarious.
Wow.
It is Canada-wide. You cannot challenge anybody to duel. So I cannot look you, Mr. J, and be like, Mr. J, I challenge you to the death.
See, that's bullshit because I just finished polishing my muskets. So, damn it, I was really looking forward to a duel.
Dude, yeah, your muskets.
Dude, you only get one shot.
All right, we count to 10 and we walk backwards. Or wait, no, it's back to back.
Shit,
We
I
walk
forgot the
back to back.
gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta walk backwards. How do we win?
It's illegal. Cops roll up.
Yeah.
They're like, no, boys. You ain't doing it this way.
What you're doing is illegal, and that's illegal.
Yeah, all these laws apply some way or another. Okay, so in Ottawa, it is illegal to eat ice cream on Bank Street if it's Sunday.
Really?
These are so specific.
Like, what the fuck?
I wonder if
Yeah,
that's like
so-
a religious thing or something.
Okay, no, wait. Hold on. What the fuck does Bank Street have against fucking ice cream? And on Sundays? What? Why can you not eat goddamn ice cream on Bank Street if it's Sunday?
Yeah, that's
think-
what I'm saying. Like these are really specific.
I think the ice cream man must have went crazy or something like that and just kind of turned off everybody to ice cream. Just having a bad day and just
Dude, the guy
running
driving
over everything,
the
kicking everything over. And you're like, you know what? Fuck this ice cream guy. fuck ice cream on Sundays. Yeah.
It's the guy driving like the ice cream bicycle or whatever on Sunday. They all tackle. Get down!
Get on the ground, asshole! Is that Neapolitan?
Yeah. It's Sunday, dumbass.
Yeah,
Bank Street.
I always think like, okay, so it's Friday or Saturday. No problem. You can eat ice cream, no problem.
Yeah.
But it's Sunday, and you got like everybody tackling.
So-
Get on the ground, asshole!
What happens if I start like an ice cream cone at like 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, right?
You probably get snipered a minute later.
12 o'clock rolls around, the police just jump out of the bushes. Get down!
And you know,
Get on
like,
the ground, they're pepper spraying
Yeah.
and everything.
You know the rules.
Yeah.
and you know, like cocky ice cream man, he's gonna come strolling down that street on a Sunday, and it's just gonna be like,
Yeah, man,
man,
just-
I could use an ice cream. Matt, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't
No.
do it, Matt.
It's so hot.
What's great is if you're the guy who just moved to Ottawa and you moved on to Bank Street.
You're like handing out fudgesicles. Like, hey, you want one? No.
I'm just being neighborly. You want some
just
ice cream? You want some ice cream? What the fuck are you doing, man?
He comes out of his
I'm
house.
just offering you ice cream.
Yeah, he comes out of his house and he's just licking an ice cream cone. Like there's nothing wrong, and all of a sudden he's got people beating
Just
the
gets
shit out. Get on
tackled
the
and
ground.
kicked.
See the sign? No ice cream bars on Sunday, bitch.
You ever been beat with an ice cream cone? Okay, so this is a really stupid law from London, Ontario, an hour away.
close
from-
Oh
by.
boy, that's
Yes.
closer.
It's against the city bylaw to grow grass in front yard any taller than 1.5 inches.
Really, you really got to measure? It's just like,
Yeah, no, wait. No, this is government funding dollars. Okay, Dimble. Somebody is getting paid to go and measure strands of grass in somebody's
Oh,
front
That's not
lawn.
just London, man. That's all over the place.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You can
man.
get the cops
No,
called you.
but okay,
Not
I
even
understand. I understand a foot. But 1.5 inches, they literally out there and they're like, man, the guy's prone. He's laying on the front lawn. He's measuring an individual strand and be like, no, police, you're going to need to be involved. He's resisting grass salon.
They spend the money on the people going to measure the grass, but then they make it back by finding people who have grass that's too long. It's a vicious cycle.
A guy gets paid by fines.
Yeah. Dude, they're worried about velociraptors. Won't happen if the grass is too short, right?
No, exactly, man.
So
exactly. Just there's some bugs I'm worried about.
Grasshoppers.
Yeah. Dude, don't fuck with the grasshopper.
Nope.
Heading over to Nova Scotia where they attempt a shot at the cake. Okay. It is illegal to water your grass when it's raining.
Why would you water your grass when it's raining?
Why would you care even if someone's dumb enough to do that?
The cops are sitting out front. They got the window slightly down watching. Like, shit, Tommy, roll that window up, man. We're getting wet over here.
Yo, is that motherfucker rolling out the hose? He's gonna water his plants.
They got grass straws. Motherfucker, Mr. J, get on the ground. He's like, what'd I do wrong, man? He's like, I seen you watering your grass. It's raining.
Yeah, it's raining. It's wet enough out here already.
No, I'm calling the cops on you.
Yeah, you can't water your grass when it's raining, guys. It's actually against
somebody
the law.
wrote this down as a law.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Who are the people that passes these laws? It's just like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay. This is the only one that literally I thought to myself, I'm like, man. Okay, so first off, who the fuck is watering the grass when it's raining?
Yeah.
Second of all, why is it a big deal?
Yeah, what's it matter anyways?
Yeah, I'm almost thinking like, hey, they don't want you outside in case it's like lightning or something, and if it's water, it's
could it be like a drainage thing? They're worried there's gonna be too much water going into the ground.
Might be draining, might be flooding.
Dude, if you can drown somebody in your front lawn, how did he die? He drowned in my front lawn.
Yeah, you need to cut your grass and stop watering it when it's raining.
Okay, now I know Chewbacca, right? We all know Chewbacca.
Oh, yes.
And now I understand why Chewbacca hates Canada. Yes. You guys want to know why Chewbacca hates Canada?
Yes.
Over in BC, British Columbia, it's illegal to kill a Sasquatch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess if I was to pick a province that has Sasquatches, it probably would be BC.
Yeah. That's the closest thing I could think of to a Sasquatch is Chewbacca, but why the fuck is it illegal to kill a Sasquatch?
So that means they had enough reportings about Sasquatches to make a law about it. Yeah, we gotta catch him, don't kill him.
There's been dudes that have been way too hairy. And they've obviously been killed or something. They're like, man, you just can't kill a Sasquatch.
Yeah, it's just some big burly dude.
Now, Alberta really got this one right, okay? It's illegal to set fire to the wooden leg of a wooden-legged man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That motherfucking dead, man. I set fire to his leg. He was only one-legged.
Yo, Peg.
Yeah.
Keep your distance.
Yeah, I'll see you at IHOP.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, I'll pay you $10 to set the guy's leg on fire.
Yo, what's your wife's name, Eileen?
Dude, what's fucking hilarious about this is it's illegal to do this.
That means somebody did it, man.
It's against the law now.
How do you think they did it? Like they used sandpaper and start,
They're like, oh, Jimmy, this ain't gonna hurt that bad. It's a wooden leg, man. You ain't got no feeling.
Yeah. Or somebody puts one of those flaming poop bags on their front porch.
Dude,
Try to stomp it out with his peg leg.
So like he's trying to the fire starter, or someone's like cooking a marshmallow over it or whatever. Yo, Jimmy, hold still.
His leg's on fire and he starts running away, but it slowly diminishes his leg. So he's getting like lopsided as he runs away.
Jimmy fell over. He lost his leg again.
I can see that. Kicking around the campfire, he said, "Hey, guys, watch this. Puts a hanger on the end of it. Puts a hot dog on it. Just use that as cooking hot dogs over a campfire with."
I'm just saying, I'm not eating a wooden leg hot dog.
I almost want to be a part of the group that thought it was great. Be like, you know what? Let's light his leg on fire. Man,
I wonder if it was like a gimmick thing. Like it just kept happening to all these one-legged people that had wooden legs. Like, all right, that's the 10th one this week.
Yep. Guelph, Ontario. It is deemed in the book that the city of Guelph is a strict no-pee zone.
You can't pee anywhere in Guelph?
You can. It is a no-pee zone. Now, I do not know what that means.
Pee in your house?
No, okay, so this is a question.
No-pee zone.
I'm assuming that a no-pee zone means that you just can't just randomly piss anywhere in the city, but the way they make it sound is that, yeah, you have one hell of a bladder. In Guelph. You're gonna hold that shit in forever.
No pee zone, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
like I almost feel like I think of it like as okay, so you're flying over Guelph, and somebody decides to stick the dick out the window. They're like, no, don't do that, No, we gotta wait 3 minutes. Get over Waterloo, and then you can piss.
Yeah, also that and the cabin pressure is completely gone. We're all dying now because you tried to open up a window on an airplane to pee.
Yeah, the pee all comes back into everybody. I'm watering my grass.
That's illegal, and it's illegal.
You've now done 3
zone.
illegal things.
It's no pee zone. So all I picture is like if you can't even pee in your own house, you know, like I picture people peeing into like a grocery bag or something like that and burying it in their backyard. It's like we didn't pee. We didn't pee.
Yeah, they're like a cat putting this dirt over to the sandwich.
Yeah, you go into somebody's house and they have like 11 or 12 jars full of like piss. They're like huge jugs of pee.
You don't tell nobody.
So you just said the ultimate crime: peeing outside on your grass that's over an inch long while it's raining. That's like 4 illegals, including the illegal.
Yeah,
well, the legal.
And technically, if it's in winter and you have a big snowman, then you're going to be even more shit.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Huh? Canada, eh?
Canada, eh?
Yeah. I'm still proud to live here.
Je suis le bonbon de chocolat.
Hey, je m'appelle le douchebag, eh?
Le Timbo de eyebrows.
Je m'appelle le frère Jacques Strap.
Yeah.
Oui, French stuff.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, bon, French.
Guys, we're going to wrap this up. And last but not least, by far my favorite one. In the great city of Toronto, it is against the law to drag a dead horse down Yonge Street on a Sunday. What? Man. So again, on a Sunday. Yeah. So in in Ottawa on a Sunday, you can't eat ice cream on Bank Street. But in Toronto on a Sunday, you cannot drag a dead horse down the street.
Guaranteed, these are like old laws from the 1800s. It's like a religious thing, right?
They just never changed.
Because Sundays was like the relaxed day. You know, you don't kill horses on Sunday. You don't drag them down the street.
Dragging a dead horse aren't horses supposed to drag you around? Isn't that the whole point of like horse carriage?
What if the guy dragging the dead horse was eating an ice cream cone?
No, they're two different cities, man. Ottawa, he only gets fined for one law.
No, but think about this. I thought about this. And what if you had a team of horses and one horse goes down? Well, he
has a heart attack or something.
Just drag him to your destination. You got 4 others.
Tim, I like the way you think. Because here's how I was thinking: is who the fuck is strong enough to drag a dead horse down a street? I'm thinking like horses aren't like small or light. Like if I was dragging a dead horse, it's like having tug of war with 10 guys.
Guys like, yo, Tommy, come help me. Okay, motherfucker, it's Sunday.
Yo, you on your own, bitch.
You going to jail, bitch.
Your cops show up like, get on the ground, fool. Yo, is that horse dead? Check the pulse.
You're in a raw dinner. Billy Bob comes out and is like, hey, you guys gonna keep that? Hey, kid, we're eating good tonight.
Yeah, but what if you're at like an intersection? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you're about to drag them onto Yonge Street, but they're like, oh, they're all sitting there with a barricade. Like, no,
don't do it. Huh? Don't do it.
See the pepper spray? Yeah, go ahead, turn around. Turn that bitch around.
Good thing there's no more horses and buggies on Yonge Street.
Come on, Sammy, get up. Come on.
So this isn't a Canadian law, but I've heard of a ridiculous one in one of those Eastern countries, you know, like Southeastern, whatever. The law is it's illegal to have sex with an animal unless it's a female.
Wow.
So as a guy, if you get caught fucking a male animal, like a goat or something, you'll go to prison.
What's the stipulation on that? Like, how is that acceptable? You're fucking an animal. You're fucking an animal.
I know. Like, oh, it's a female goat. Oh, it's okay.
What if you? That's good.
Yeah. I forget what country it is, but yeah, it's fucked up.
I really want to fuck a male pig, but I'll have to
you're going to jail.
So I'll have to substitute for the female pig.
Oh, that's okay.
That donkey looking mighty fine.
I want to put in the ass of the ass.
All right, guys. So we are going to switch topics here, and we're going to get to the art and science behind dumpster diving. Ooh. Okay, so the question I want to ask you guys is, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say dumpster diving? And
Jumping
Mr. J,
in a dumpster.
Jumping in a dumpster, Timbo Slice. Mr. J, the first thing that comes to your mind when I say dumpster diving, what do you think of?
Ex-girlfriends. No,
they get that bad, huh?
No, let me think. Dumpster diving. I would say that's like, you know, some extreme hunger. You're probably living on the streets and you're pretty damn hungry. And I think I bet you they're dirty, but they're not as dirty as people think. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so in a sense, a little bit of a stereotype there. I'm liking it. Mm-hmm. Dumpster diving to Jeff means that. Timbo Slice, when you hear dumpster diving, what do you think?
Well, I agree with what Jeff said. You know, like you're hungry and you're jumping in. But also, some people dump into divers to see if they can find something in there that they can resell to make money.
Timbo Slice, right on the money. So what I will say is dumpster diving is actually a profession.
Oh.
You can actually, people have this, and there is job trainings on how to be a professional dumpster diver.
Yeah.
So we're going to dive into this.
We'll do it.
So dumpster diving, otherwise known as urban foraging, scallywagging, garbage picking, binning, or trashing, is actually an ever-growing industry. One man's
industry.
garbage is another man's treasure, so they say, and people every day make a living off dumpster diving themselves by salvaging garbage and selling for a profit. There is actually a 10-step guide created to help someone become an efficient and prolific dumpster diver.
Oh, man.
A 10-step training guide. Videos and everything, guys. I've researched
I can
this.
see it
It's
happening.
absolutely wild.
Dude, I'm going to kill my guidance counselor.
Yeah.
You never told me that?
Yeah, so
I can totally
when you,
see it happening.
when you think of dumpster diving, and yeah, naturally people are like, man, somebody who's diving in dumpsters, try to survive, homelessness, stuff like that. But actually people, and it's an ever-growing industry, are actually doing this
I can see that.
for a profession to actually
if
make
you're-
money.
Especially if you're really good at refurbishing and, you can clean something up really nice and fix it up and all the other things and sell it for a good dollar.
Yeah, and you guys not think like is that not now? Again, we're gonna go the whole route of putting ourselves in some shoes here, but would that not be a crazy fucking job? That your job is to go and dive into people's trash.
Well, I'm
and
just
to dive
thinking
into
too. Like,
dumpsters
are
and
there a
dive
bunch
into-
of a bunch of bums out there missing out on an opportunity? They're just sleeping in them all the time.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah,
man.
absolutely. Now, I like to think of it this way. Technically, when we go to yard sales or garage sales, you're technically buying stuff that potentially people have been a dumpster diver because they're going and buying stuff or getting stuff, and then and when you go to a yard sale or a garage sale, you're buying those things. You're buying another person's garbage that they want to throw away.
Basically.
So technically, when we go to a garbage sale or garage sale or a yard sale, we're technically dumpster
So
diving.
dumpster
That's what they
divings are
call it.
free yard sales, basically.
Basically.
Holy shit.
Now, okay, so there's shows. There's shows like American
Oh,
Pickers.
for sure, yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. That doesn't seem that bad because, you know what, they go to somebody's, like, crazy backyard that they've been hiding antiques for, like, 60, 70 years or whatever, and they go and forge through this. But some people actually go to, like, extreme lengths.
So what kind of money are people making in this?
Okay, so the money, it obviously isn't that. They can't describe the money because it depends on what the person sells and it depends on what the person finds, technically, right? And it depends what the people are looking for. Like, I know when I watch shows like American Pickers, those guys are going to find, like, the most stuff they know is going to sell, like, crazy.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, how many dumpsters they have to go through before they find something really valuable.
Yeah. Oh, all
Actually-
behind the scenes, right?
Not necessarily, because I used to work at a thrift store a while back. And, you wouldn't imagine some of the things that a thrift store will actually throw out. Like, what they don't think will sell in their store. And some of the stuff is actually, nothing's wrong with it. They just, either they have too much or
Some
they
of it
can't
just
sell
needs a good cleaning, man.
Yeah,
That's
some of it just needs a good cleaning. And since they don't spend a lot of time cleaning the stuff, they'll give it a quick wipe and stuff like that. But if it needs more heavy-duty cleaning, they'll just throw it in the trash. And so they throw a lot of good stuff in there, or they don't take big TVs or entertainment stands or stuff like that. You can find all sorts of things: speakers, radios, the whole works. So if
You're a good salesman.
yeah, thank you.
We should go to the thrift store right now.
So if you go to a dumpster like that, actually you don't have to spend a lot of time going from dumpster. You just got to know where the hot spots are.
Correcto mundo, Timbo.
Well said.
Yes, well said. I do want to say this. When you hear the words dumpster diving, everybody naturally thinks that it's actually like it's an aggressive term. It's a
smelly, dirty.
judging term.
Can
It's a disgusting term. Right?
So it's funny that you're talking about this because when I said my first answer and then you went to him and I'm like, oh, I'm wrong. I then thought you were talking that it might mean a sex term, but I was also way off on that as well.
yeah, well, we're not talking about your ex-girl.
Yeah, sorry. So, yeah. I don't know if I want to do the dumpster dive. You know what I'm saying?
No, but realistically, okay, so I read some reviews and people that are actually in the business to do dumpster diving. And believe it or not, naturally we think like, hey, somebody's, they're hanging in a dumpster and they're sifting through garbage and trash, but it's actually not like that. It's a lot more cleaner than we think, right? Like it's actually a lot more neater and tidier than we think.
I would assume so.
People
man.
actually, when they go and look through garbage and they go and look through dumpster, they scope it out. They look at it and be like, it's not worth my time rummaging through there. But we would naturally think, somebody dumpster diving, they're looking for a cheeseburger in bag number 3 at the bottom of the dumpster, right? Like, you know what I mean? But people are actually...
Shit, this one has pickles.
Yeah. Yeah, no, obviously I'm assuming there's homelessness dumpster diving and then there's make profit dumpster diving. And believe it or not, a lot of these people that actually
They find bums.
do this, yeah, I'm assuming they do, but they actually enjoy their job. And
I
the
can
reason
see
they do
that.
is because all they do every day is they drive around and they find somebody's trash to become their own treasure. You know what I mean? It's crazy to think about that.
I wonder if there's anyone who's got like really rich off
There's
it.
like a science and an art behind this.
Well, isn't that the same kind of thing? Like, have you guys ever gone roadside shopping? It's kind of like dumpster diving, but you're just driving around with your truck or your van or whatever, and just doing some roadside shopping, things that people put to the side of the road, maybe on garbage day, maybe not.
Yeah.
But, you need a coffee table, or you need a shelf, or you need a change table or something like that.
I think I would get a table. I'd be nervous about the couches and stuff.
No, I wouldn't go with the couch and stuff like that because it might have bugs or be left
like
out
I would get a coffee table as long as I didn't light one of the wooden legs on fire.
Yeah. That's not a law. That's for people.
But yeah.
Oh,
like,
right.
Yeah.
Does that count? It's still a wooden leg.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying.
That's kind of like the same thing, like it's someone's trash, but to you, it's treasure.
No, okay, guys, have we all been to yard sales?
Oh, yeah.
We've all been to garbage sales. Does that not classify as a dumpster diving? Because we're technically going to buy. Actually, I guess no, it doesn't work because
we're going to take their trash.
You're buying. You're not
Stuff that they
grabbing.
don't
Yeah,
want.
but the thing is, too, is like when you're at a yard sale, you're not worried about, last night's Taco Bell spilled all over the things you're searching through in a dumpster, right? At a yard sale, at least they've taken some, precautions to keep things clean.
Yeah, exactly.
But at dumpster diving, you're doing it on your own terms, your own time frames.
Exactly.
You just go and do it whenever you want,
Yeah.
and it's free.
Yeah, until you run into some law in Canada that it's illegal.
Yeah.
And they're like, get on the ground,
Or
motherfucker."
some bum like,
Yeah.
This is my house.
Get out the dumpster.
Knock next time, bitch.
Okay, so anyways, I wanted to go over the art and science behind dumpster diving, and I thought it was actually very interesting that, and naturally what I thought firsthand was, dumpster diving it's disgusting in a way.
Dude,
But
I'd do
technically,
it. I'd try it.
Yeah, when you actually think of how people make a living and how people do how they survive and how they make an honest living every day, it's wild.
Yep.
But
It's actually illegal, though.
I didn't know anything about illegalness, but I'm assuming it is, though, Tim.
Yeah,
would
it
say
is
as long
because
as
you're
it's
going
legal.
you're going on to company property or going on to somebody's property that's not yours.
Okay, so-
and taking something off of their property.
I do have that written down, as long as it's not trespassing in any way.
Right.
Garbage is allowed to be taken as long as it's on government property and open property. As long as it's in a case where you're trespassing, then it becomes illegal to do. So I'm assuming they have like a fine art of how they're getting their garbage or how
There's
they're
probably
getting
like
their
really
stuff,
good places too. Like people who are dumpster diving are probably looking at like electronic stores and computer stores and stuff like that.
You don't think
Imagine
some
the
of these
stuff that
guys
they're
have hit it
throwing out.
rich? I bet you there's people way
Oh,
more
hell yeah.
successful than myself because
yeah.
they went through somebody's dumpster and found like, oh, look at
Yeah.
that, the Mona Lisa.
Dude, that's the irony of life, right? Yeah, the Mona Lisa.
Whoa!
Man,
Jackpot.
Paris would be pissed off. Like, you threw out the Mona Lisa from the.
Dumbass. All right. The art and science of dumpster. So if you guys ever want to be a dumpster diver, hey,
I'll tell you straight
10-step
up,
guide.
I would try it. If you
I'm
guys
in.
want to try it, I'm in.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Spend
can
a day
shower
like, hey,
afterwards.
how much cool shit could we find in a day?
Yeah.
We could probably find all our studio equipment all over again.
Yeah.
we could make
Well,
that
I
a
found
challenge.
3 cheeseburgers
Yeah.
and a condom.
Yeah.
We should make that a challenge. Give each other like 3 hours. Meet back here. Bring your best shit.
I wonder if it would be good in a town like this, Chatham, or like cities like Toronto. Is that where you want to go dumpster diving?
You'd have to look at the right. Like, I mean, I'm assuming these guys, they drive up and down street after street. And
They
they
know
go
where
into
to go.
warehouse
They don't-
after
they don't
warehouse.
waste time.
But then again, there's like those auction, like storage wars. You know what I mean? Technically, that is a dumpster diving
Ooh, that's
case
a
where you're
gamble,
going
too.
to a storage unit and they unlocked them and they're like, hey, do you want your pick at this? Give me a number. And those are technically dumpster diving. It's just not a dumpster.
Yeah.
Right? I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all used shit. So
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is.
Yep.
And if you can make a profit, hey, people make profits off weirder things.
I can't
like,
bash
look at
it,
drug
man.
dealing.
No, more power to you.
Right?
I can't bash it because I'm a Value Village slut. So
Yeah. Yeah. Take off Value Village. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
you're right.
Guys, I want to ask you something. You guys got your own personal fantasies.
Yep.
Okay? We all
course.
got our weird ass fantasies. And I'm not going to ask you that right now, but we're going to get to that soon.
All right.
Oh, they're all sick.
Now, there's some fantasies out there that are beyond. They are way out in goddamn left field. I've spiked that ball from the pitch, and it's gone out this crowd because this is fucked. People's fantasies are fucked. So we're going to go to that right now.
Oh, I'm really excited.
Now, honestly, I obviously know that people are into some weird shit. So I got a list here of some fantasies that I thought were absolutely ridiculous. We're going to go through these. We're going to give our comments, our feedback on these, and then we're going to talk about our own fantasies. You guys ready?
Excellent. Yep.
Let's do
Perfect.
it.
So the first one up we got here is called the foot hooker. Now, it's pretty
foot
straightforward.
hooker.
Pretty straightforward. A foot hooker is someone that just loves feet, right?
Yep.
Here's the part I enjoy. Some high roller dudes pay up to $300 at a private spa to lick and worship women's feet. For men, the price not so much.
I don't fucking understand that.
I find there's probably more men foot lovers than there are like women foot lovers. Obviously,
that's why they say that the price for men not so much.
I don't understand how somebody can have a fetish over feet.
Some people love it, man.
No, I know it's a thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And some people just go apeshit over it. But for me, I just don't understand.
Well, not when there's an ass and titties and a vagina. Like,
just move up a little bit. You know, there's better stuff up there.
Yeah.
Like this, hey baby, okay, why don't you just come over for a little bit, okay? You know, suck your toes a little bit, you know, pay that money, you know, lick them toes.
She's like, why are you putting KY on my feet? Don't ask questions, baby. We're gonna do this.
He's like petting her foot, and she says, "Shut up, bitch.
Yeah,
I ain't done."
Yo, baby, I think you need to use more hand cream than that. Put them on the feet. You know what I'm saying?
He starts talking to him. He's like, shh. Let me worship them feet, girl. Now
Sticks his dick between their toes.
Now, baby, listen.
Yeah, I like that.
You won't put that big toe in my butt, right? Yeah, like literally, guys, how can you worship and love feet? I don't understand that. But you know what's great? Some high roller dude says it right on my paper I'm looking at here. Some high roller dudes pay up to $300.
So I think that like rich people, man, there's a lot of probably mostly dudes, a lot of rich dudes out there that are paying for the craziest, weirdest shit, man.
Yeah, like
I bet you this is like a very minimal one.
I picture a glory hole, but they stick their foot through. You know, it's just a foot.
Yo, baby, put the big toe through.
Yeah, and she's all getting ticklish. You can see her foot shaking and stuff like that. He's just like, let me put the Vaseline on.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong glory hole.
Oh, could you imagine? Yeah, my first glory hole, then a foot comes through. What the fuck?
Dude, the story's after she comes out and she's like, you guys aren't going to believe this.
Yeah.
He sucked all 5 toes at once.
Yeah, put the whole foot in his mouth.
He put his whole foot in the mouth. Yeah. So anyways, that's pretty fucked up. That's just to start this list. We're going to get to some others here.
This is great.
The next one is called the Quicksand Man.
Quicksand Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
As it sounds. Oddly enough, there is a niche fetish to watch women being slowly consumed by quicksand.
Oh, yeah, that turns me on.
Yeah.
How do you accidentally
sink
find
some
out
more.
that you're into that?
Sink some more.
The arousal watching someone disappear is extremely creepy, but suit yourself, I guess. Right?
And
oh, my God,
she's
man.
gone,
Like, guys, think
and
about
she's dead.
So you're jerking off, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, baby, she's going down. She's going down. Hey, babe. Oh, I'm almost done. Slow down. Slow down. Oh, where'd she go? Yo, camera guy. Go get her out. I'm not done.
Yo, throw her a rope. Not too much, though. Not a lot of slack.
Yeah, what if you're by yourself? You just start freaking out. You're like, oh, shit, I better go get her.
So, like, I'm trying to think, like, when this guy found out about his fetish, like, he was walking through the desert one day. He's like, damn, look at these sand dunes. Wonder what a chick would look like, you know, sinking into one of them. What gets a boner.
I thought a little bit different. You know, like I'm thinking it's kind of like a competition for the guy. So you sit her in the quicksand. It's like, what if I can get off before she goes completely under?
Oh, he's racing himself the whole time. Yeah.
He's standing in front of her and he just jizzes on her head.
The problem is you can only do it once with every chick, right? Because when she's done, she's gone.
It's like, oh, I'm almost there. Don't go under. Don't go under.
Ah, shit. Here's my 2 concerns. Okay, the first one is which chick is like, yeah, I'll just sink into fucking quicksand so you can jerk off.
No problem.
I mean, this is great, man. And then my second concern is, what if you by yourself and all of a sudden she just gets sucked in too far? What do you got? You got to go dive in there butt naked.
Honey,
yourself
say
and
the
pull
safe word. Oh, you can't because you're under sand.
All right, guys. All right, so we're going to move on to another one here, and this is potentially one of my favorite ones, okay? And they call this fetish cake farts.
Oh, God.
Okay, so yes, that's right, cake farts. The word that describes a fart fetish is eproctophilia. But cake farts has its own bizarre little world because some men prefer their women to do exactly this: sit on a cake and fart on it.
These are such specific fetishes, man. Like,
Yeah.
I can make great money doing that. I'll sit on a cake and fart.
Tim's gonna start his own business.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's actually some dudes out there that are like, baby, listen, okay? I want you to
How
sit
do you
up on that
explain this,
cake
yeah?
and I want you to fart. Did you get some icing on them cheeks, baby?
So you know the guy's eating the cake afterwards. That's definitely part of the fetish.
Dude, but I don't get it. She's just like, okay, I'll just sit on this cake, I guess. Like,
Hey,
no, baby, it's not just sitting. I want you to fart on that
Yo,
cake.
honey, before you sit on the cake, eat these beans, all right? Okay, eat the sardines, right? We're gonna get you ready.
Hey, where's all your money been coming from? Well, you see, all I have to do, you will never believe this. I just got to sit on a cake and fart on it.
So that means like anytime the guy's at a birthday party and they pull out the cake, he's like, shit, I got a heart on.
Yeah, dude, he's sitting there, he's twirling his hair, he's fingering his belly button. Yeah, no doubt. Man, all I can think of is like, is she blowing like icing bubbles?
Oh, I'm thinking I'm hiring a professional candle blower.
Yeah. Yeah, no candles lit at this party, man.
Oh my God, that's great. Yeah. Yo, baby, blow out the candles with your butt.
baby.
Yeah, fart on it.
Like, how's the first? How does that ever come up for the first time though? She's like, "Well, tell me what you into, baby. Like, I want to fulfill your fantasies." And he's like, "All right, listen, I made you a cake." She's like, "You did? No way!" It's like, "I made you a cake, but I want you to sit on it and fart."
There's no icing on it. It's just like plain. Yeah, it's because you're going to sit on it.
She's like, "What? You want me to do what?" "I want you to sit on that cake and fart, baby."
All right, baby.
So,
whatever you're into.
Are we banging? Nope. You go fart on the cake and that's it.
So, Stevie, you're freaking me out. I don't get what you want here. I want you to sit on the cake and fart, baby.
This is like the sand one where I'm trying to think, like, how do you even find out that this is your fetish? You know? So that means that guy was in a situation at some point in time where someone farted on a cake originally. He's like, oh, that was hot.
Dang.
Dang, I like that.
Who got up on the table, squatted, farted on a cake, and to have one guy go, you know, I'm kind of into that.
Yeah.
Or like,
Dude.
yeah, she's like serving him cake and she farts like, oh, sorry about that. Oh, baby, that was hot. Do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, I like that.
Blow up
Dude,
my
it's
candle.
just an ass print in the cake. Yeah. That's all I can think. I'm looking at a cake. I'm like, what is it?
Yeah.
That's some bum cheeks, baby.
How come this brown icing is, or how come,
Yeah.
how come this white icing is brown?
Sits on the cake, make the imprint, so he uses 2 fingers to make a hole. It's like, oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He probably fucked the
Yeah,
cake
he
after,
probably
after
fucked
she
the cake
farted all
after.
over
Yeah.
it.
And is she bare
Anybody
cheeked,
want a
or-
slice? I'm going to eat this.
I would imagine
This
she's
last
bare
slice right
cheeked.
here.
Yeah. See that little hole in the center? Yeah, that's mine.
Fart directly into that hole.
Like, oh, baby,
I'm
you
gonna
got
put
some ice in
creamy
you.
filling.
Okay, enough of cake farts, guys. Tim, I can see you getting excited.
Oh, baby.
No, okay, and I love the next, the way this next one sounds here. Objectum sexualis.
Oh,
Okay? Plain and simple, it's basically fantasizing about really random shit.
I do that.
More often found with women who fantasize about inanimate objects, for example, a staircase, a stop sign, or a garbage can.
Wow.
God damn. That spiral's making me hot.
Yeah, you walk and be like, damn, I climb you stairs. I'm saying I get up on that 4th stair right there, yeah.
That's like when she goes into a hotel and there's like, you know, the 10 floors of stairs. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
Like, baby, you okay?
Goes up to the
fucking
stop
love
sign.
stairs.
Dude, yeah, no, stop sign. No, you stop. No, you want me to stop?
Yeah.
No, you stop.
Don't
No,
tell
you
me to stop.
it.
No, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
I like the stairs one too. She's like at the lobby, like, yo, how many floors does this building have? 15. Oh, I'm going to take the stairs.
I can usually only last to 13.
Yeah, but the dirtiest one, the one I would probably feel most kinky, is the garbage can. Okay, because you just feel you're nothing but trash.
Yeah,
you
you're
dirty
trash.
little
You're so
garbage
dirty.
Can. Yeah, you shut your garbage hole.
You dirty slut, can you?
Yeah, I don't
I wanna be
understand
dirty
this, man.
too.
So they have an actual word for this: objectum sexualis. Okay,
Yeah, that
that's what
makes
they
it
call
sound cool.
Yeah, I know. It sounds fantastic, right? It's one of my favorite words.
Imagine like,
I would have named that,
what?
Mr. Objectum
Imagine catching a
Sexualis.
chick banging a garbage can. Like,
No, wait. It's more found commonly in women, but men still do this.
oh, you
Men
know what?
still fantasize
Dude,
about garbage
I've
cans.
heard about a guy who he fucking loves fucking the exhaust of cars.
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
Car
he's got
running
a-
or
The
car
guy that was
non-running?
in love with his car.
There's two of them. There's a guy who wants to fuck the exhaust of cars, and then there's another guy who pulls out spark plugs in the engine so he can sit in his car, and the rumbling of the car turns him on, and he jacks off.
Wow.
How do you figure
Yeah,
out
but
that
at
that's
the
your
end of the
fetish?
day, he's not fucking a garbage can or a stop sign.
Yeah, but what's worse, fucking an exhaust or, you know, like,
Dude,
what's
how
my
do you-
dick have cancer now?
How do you fuck a staircase?
Yeah, that's
You
a
know
good
what I'm
point.
saying? Yeah, exactly.
You rub up against it.
So how I would do it, right? If I'm the guy that's gonna fuck a staircase, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going at this approach. I'm like, all right, staircase, it's me and you, baby. I'm aroused. I got the candles lit.
Yeah.
We gonna do this, baby, right? I'm looking at that staircase. I'm gonna go to the top. I'm gonna get my boner out. I'm gonna slide down on my boner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if I don't jizz at the bottom, I'm gonna get back up on the staircase.
Think about this, right? You're like checking out your lady's internet history. It's like, it's 6 pages of staircases. Like, what the hell are you doing? Well, at least she's not looking at porn.
You go home one day and you got your staircase at home, right? Natural staircase. Yeah. There's a stop sign in front of the staircase, and then there's a garbage can at the top.
It's even better. She's like, honey, I think we should put another staircase in the house. We don't even have an upper floor. What are we like?
Yeah. Babe, can we get a staircase in the shower?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. We need a staircase for the staircase.
Yeah. Okay, last one to top it off, and the weirdest fetishes and the shit that I don't even understand how people can even love this stuff, but I'm going to ask you guys if you got any crazy shit, and feel free to tell me after this. But the last one, they call it adult babies.
Oh, this one's fucking weird.
Yes,
man.
it is absolutely fucked. The pleasure of watching your significant other role play as an adult baby. That's feeding them, caring for them, and in some cases even changing their diaper.
I think this one bothers me the most because that's fucked, man.
Yeah, dude,
that's like
adult
some
babies.
Weird shit going on well, I guess they're all kind of weird shit going on upstairs, but yeah, you're fantasizing about babies and stuff. Like, fuck. Oh, baby, put a diaper on.
I hear that the people that are into that, they actually literally piss and shit in their diaper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
Up,
they
man.
actually say like that's a fetish. Like they enjoy changing an adult baby's diaper.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like,
you know what I can't wait to do as an adult? Act like a fucking baby again.
Ronnie.
Like, I could see sucking titties and stuff like that. Like, I could be down for that. But to actually, like, shit in your pants and piss in your pants and be physically changed, no, I just want to suck some titties.
Who wants to voluntarily wear a diaper? That's my question.
Timbo, did you shit yourself?
Yeah. Ooh, you're a bad boy.
Oh, you're a bad baby. That's time out, Timbo, but let me change your butt first.
Okay. Oh, are you hungry? Here's my titty.
Yeah,
yeah, that one's weird, man.
People have some really fucked up
I don't
fetishes.
understand.
I'm pretty sure that if anyone showed up in front of me with a diaper on in a sexual atmosphere, my boner would just completely disappear.
It'd be a ninny.
Yeah, how are diapers sexy?
No, dude, they're absolutely not.
No, man.
And I swear to God, there's never a day in my life I'm going to go type in a website and saying, hey, I'd like to see some adult baby porn. Yeah. No, like 18 plus, obviously.
Yeah.
I actually seen online that somebody started up a business just for people that had a fetish of being babies and being pampered as babies. Like, he literally bought adult-size cribs, adult-size diapers, adult-size change tables, like everything's adult-size for people that have this fetish.
Do you think
it's a profession?
Do you think it's like a mental thing and it goes further than sexual? Like they want to escape reality?
Maybe they love the thought of children or the thought of babies. Maybe they just want everything to do with a baby, but not in a sexual way, so it has to be an adult baby. Like,
I wonder if it's like the thrill of not having responsibility, right? If I pretend to be a baby, I'm not an adult, so I
think that's
I don't have responsibility anymore.
Yeah, but is it the fetish of the person dressing up like an adult baby, or is it a fetish of the person that wants
both,
them to be an adult baby? Or are they both adult babies? Because who changes whose ass at that point, right?
I think their life has been so fucked that they just pretty much given up on life. And they just say, you know what?
I'm going to be a baby.
I want to go back to a simpler time. I literally think that they've been pushed so far that they're just like, you know what? Fuck it all. I'm just going to go back to being a baby.
Yeah.
You know what? I quit this job. I'm going to be a fucking baby. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah. Okay, I can safely say, so in my personal opinion, guys, I don't have a fetish that's this fucking ridiculous. I think some people absolutely, they just go to the boom extreme. They go like way over hill to fucking have a fetish like this. I don't have anything like that.
Yeah,
like,
there's such specific fetishes too, man.
Yeah, like
all these fetishes that you listed would scare the fuck out of me trying to explain it to my partner.
Believe it or not, I left some off the list, but there are people that get turned on by microwaves. Like they can just walk in a kitchen and like look over and be like, "Dang, microwave! I put your timer on 2 minutes."
Oh my god, it's got a popcorn button.
You know what I mean? Like just freaking right out. Beep, beep, but do you guys, disclose if you want and choose not to if you don't want to? But do you have any crazy fucking fetishes like this? Now I'm assuming I'm not going to hear you want to change somebody's ass diaper, but tell me if you do have any.
I like ass. I'll totally straight up admit it. Yeah, I like ass.
Yeah. My fetish is tits. I love tits. I love fucking tits. I like squeezing tits.
My crazy thing is I like my gooch played with. I like teasing my own butthole, but if you go near there, I judo chop your hand. You know what I mean? I'm really weird like that.
You're talking about like the taint?
Yeah, I have this crazy fetish like, hey, play with the balls, Get that gooch involved. Don't leave it out, right? He's at the party too. Get the gooch going, and then you make your way to your butthole like you're gonna threaten my butthole. Like you're gonna get there.
touch
like,
it, though.
But do you touch that butthole? You know what I mean? Like,
You are a kinky
I'll get mom on this
motherfucker.
phone right now. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but you know what I get.
Well, since we're being honest, I really like to eat ass. I'm just gonna straight up
no,
admit
but
it.
that's not a fetish like that. I'm sure like
That's
90%
not any
of-
less extreme than getting your gooch
No,
touched.
any
though.
guy who's guy, he's probably doing the same thing. It's
It's
just
definitely more common now, but there's a lot of guys who don't want to eat ass. Myself, I like everything that's going on down there. So,
hey man, you're not asking your woman to fart on a cake. I'm all right with it, right?
but I
What
have
if she
heard
farts
of.
in your mouth?
Oh Jesus!
Dude,
Like
I'm
by
sure
accident?
that's a fetish somewhere. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I just want you to fart on my face.
I've
I'm
got
sure it is.
2 fetishes that I've heard of that are fucked up. So there's some. There's like a website where you can buy used panties that women have pissed in. So you're buying a pair of used panties, and whoever the chick was, she pissed all in them, and then you get them, and they deliver them in the mail.
Some desperate guys.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Then I've heard of another one where rich guys will go to like a strip bar and they'll pay a woman $1,000 for her to just drop a big old deuce right in front of them on the stripper table.
I've heard of that too.
Yeah, so
What?
thanks, baby. Here's $1,000.
Well, I got another one to add on to that. How about the classic golden shower? Mm-hmm. Where you literally just get pissed on.
I have a theory about that. So, back in the early 90s, oral was a crazy extreme. Or sorry, oral was like pretty normal, but anal was extreme. Now anal's like in, right?
Oh, it's
golden
a real deal
showers,
nowadays,
golden
yeah.
showers is the next anal.
Yeah.
Golden showers is gonna be the next thing that everyone's cool with.
And then it'll go to bukkakis.
Exactly,
And then
yeah.
it'll go to rainbow shitting. And we don't even know what rainbow shitting
Rainbow
is.
shitting. What, are we on a Mario track or something?
Did you shit a rainbow, baby? I like that.
Yeah, so I think golden showers are like coming more around, man. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's weird.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap up fetishes because I don't want to have to have any of you change my diaper here tonight. Okay, so we're gonna move on to what I call a little pop quiz, a little pop quiz.
Good thing I studied.
Yeah, a little tip top pop quiz. Right? Are you ready? You guys understand what a pop quiz is?
Yeah.
To our listeners out there, I'm gonna ask Mr. J and Timbo Slice some pop quiz questions. They're not going to know the answers because what I've picked is absolutely ludicrous and they're probably going to fail horribly. But I want to see how
Excellent.
close you guys get. I want to see how well you do and see if you can maybe guess one or two of these. All right, guys?
All right.
So we're going to ask some pop quiz questions here.
All right.
First question. What do vegetarians do more than carnivores or omnivores?
Shit.
Jeff, Mr. J's answer is shit. Timbo Slice, what is yours? What does a vegetarian do more than carnivores and omnivores?
I guess I'll say sleep.
Sleep. Sleep for Timbo. Shit for Mr. J. The correct answer is fart.
Oh.
Yes,
oh,
it's vegetarian. So, Mr. J, you had the right vicinity of the body.
Good job.
The
I picked
butthole.
the right orifice.
Yeah. You got the butthole correct. Well done. The true answer is fart. Timbo, you can fart in your sleep, I guess.
No points.
The next question is, in Tennessee, it is illegal to drive if you are what? So in Tennessee, it is illegal to drive if you are considered what?
Considered.
Timbo Slice.
Dead.
If that's illegal, that would be amazing.
Don't do it.
Mr. J, if you're in Tennessee, it is illegal to do what if you are driving?
Eating?
Eating for Mr. J, dead for Timbo Slice. The correct answer. The correct answer is being asleep.
Oh, I was close.
It is illegal in Tennessee if you were asleep.
How about that making a law? This is another law.
Yo, buddy, listen. Hey, asshole, you can't fucking sleep when you're driving. Do you understand?
Yeah. At least take it in
coffee.
or something.
In Papua New Guinea. Okay, we've all
what?
heard of this, obviously. In
One more
Papua
time.
New Guinea, it is a country in God knows fucking where, or a city in who the fuck knows. What is the leading cause of death in Papua New Guinea?
Falling off a building?
That is amazing. Timbo Slice. What is the leading cause of death in Papua New Guinea?
I'm sure you're saying that right.
I don't know how I'm saying.
Papua New Guinea, I think it is.
Oh, dude, that's amazing if that is true. Papua New Guinea. I'm Papua New
Oh, I'm
Guinea.
probably wrong.
I've popped a few New Guineas.
I'm going to say, wow, I don't know. Pissing off your spouse.
Okay, so leading cause of death is basically pissing off your spouse, according to Tim. So, like domestic? Like a domestic
Yeah,
violence?
like your wife killed you.
Okay.
You know,
and then
or husband
Mr.
or
Yo,
J.
bitch, do the dishes.
Yours,
You did, motherfucker.
What was yours again, Mr. J's?
Falling off a building.
Mr. J's, love yours. Completely close, but not quite there.
Uh-huh.
The leading cause of death in Papua New Guinea, or Papua New Guinea, or however you say it, is falling out of trees. So not bad, Mr. J,
You
because
really did
falling
study.
off... That was pretty good. Falling
Yeah.
off a roof, falling out of trees.
Well, I'm just trying to think, like, what's the most ridiculous death that's plausible?
I don't even understand. How is the most leading cause of death is falling out of a tree?
Maybe there's a lot of apple trees there and a lot of apple pickers.
I love me some trees.
Yo, that's why health and safety, get tied off.
I think I'm going a little too far left field.
Dude, when I'm popping a New Guinea, I'm not thinking of trees.
God
man.
damn it. Well, you're thinking of wood, though.
Hugh Hefner's jet plane was named what? Mr.
Marilyn
J.
Monroe.
Okay, Timbo Slice. Hugh Hefner's jet plane you think was named Marilyn Monroe. Mr. J, what was Hugh Hefner's jet plane named after?
Extreme Dildo 5000.
I want you to be right, but unfortunately you were wrong.
I kind of figured that, yeah.
The correct answer is Big Bunny. Hugh Hefner's plane was actually considered Big Bunny.
So just think about, though, if it was named that, and then they're like on the control tower, like, oh, yeah, we got plane Big Dildo 5000 coming on lane 7.
yeah.
Passengers, please get your luggage
Yeah,
ready.
sure, we will shoot you down with a rocket full of dildos if
Yeah.
you do
What is
not
your
turn
name?
around.
What's your call sign?
Sir, you in unrestricted airspace.
Big Dildo 5000 coming in.
In California, it is illegal to do what in a hotel room? So if you're in California and you're in a hotel room, what is it illegal to do?
Talk.
Yo, motherfucker, this is a silent room.
Yeah.
Okay, you in our hotel room, you sound.
Everything's in Braille.
You ever know that there's no phones in those rooms?
Wait, that's blind people.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say sex.
You think it's sex is illegal in California, man?
Yeah,
they're just-
you wouldn't think that it would be illegal, but I'm just going all crazy. Like, it can't be the obvious
knows,
answer.
man?
Tell you what, if I was the governor of California, sex ain't my list of illegal things to put on.
Telling you
hotel
all
room.
now, there's no sex in the hotels. Get down.
Everybody get down.
Who is your daddy? And
what
what hotel
does he
room
do?
we in? The correct answer of what is illegal in a hotel room in California is peeling an onion. It is illegal to peel an onion in a hotel room.
So this must go back to those crazy laws where someone was like at an onion collection in a hotel and they just kept peeling them.
And the reason why I asked some of these questions is because we already did a little subject on Canadian laws, but I thought I'd add a little bit of American laws in a little pop quiz here. But yeah, these are answers that, no, you guys aren't going to know, but these are great to hear your answers and to tell you what they actually are. The next
an
question, how old is the world's oldest piece of chewing gum? How old do you think the oldest piece of chewing? Timbo Slice, we'll start with you. How old do you think the oldest piece of chewing gum is?
I'll call it, let's say, 28 years.
28 years for Timbo Slice. Mr. J.
I'm going to say 6,000.
Imagine your jaw chewing it gum for 6,000.
You said the oldest piece, not the
No,
most.
I know.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. But Mr. J, man, you've been close encountered on a few of them. The actual oldest piece of chewing gum in this world is 9,000 years old.
Holy shit, yeah.
Timbo Slice.
fuck?
Clearly, you need to research some Hubba Bubba once in a while. God damn it, man.
Oh, no,
You got Big
I'm
Red,
trying
you
to be
got Juicy
realistic. I was
Yeah,
going
dude.
way left field, and I was trying to bring it in a little bit.
Come on, you
I
know
guess-
there's a piece of Big League Chew out there that's way older.
I guess
than
you could
that.
say back in those days they were using tridents.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Shut your
Sorry.
face, Mr. J.
Sorry.
9,000 years old. Man, imagine chewing that now. It'd be like chewing on like a boulder or
Oh,
something.
I found a stone. Wait,
That thing
Big
would be
Red.
so fossilized. Name the seventh planet from the sun. Now, this is one of those questions that I would assume if anybody here may possibly be able to know. Mr. J, we're going to start with you. Name the seventh planet from the sun. And think of the
I
one
should
that I
know
would
this.
pick. I'll give you that hint. What one would I pick?
I want to say Saturn.
Mr. J says Saturn. Timbo, what planet would I want you to pick? If
Your
it was this-
anus.
Timbo Slice, ding, ding, ding. You are the first correct person to answer this right. Uranus is the seventh planet from the sun.
Really?
Well done. Mr.
Isn't-
J, I'm disappointed in you right now. I go chew some Big League Chew or something.
Isn't there 9 planets?
Yeah, I think Pluto's at the end, but Uranus is
you're right.
technically.
See, I thought Uranus was, or I'm thinking one of them's actually like considered a gas.
Saturn's like the one with
Yeah.
the ring, and that's
Yeah.
like the 4th or the 5th or something like that.
Yeah, I
Fuck
suck
both.
at that stuff.
Yeah, geography and you a lot of weed smoking back then.
Yeah, there's a lot of geography in space. Yo, what solar system is America in?
Yeah, whoever's listening, pretend you didn't hear that. The next question: where was the fortune cookie? Where was the fortune cookie?
Would you like a copy of Hooked on Phonics?
Where was the fortune cookie actually invented? Most people think it's China, but where was the fortune cookie
America.
actually invented?
I'm saying America.
America for Mr. J.
I'm going with America too.
America, ding, ding, ding. You were both correcto.
Nice.
Well played.
You know what's going to be my
it's
second
actually
answer?
China.
Saturn. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just shipped here on alien ships or something. What is the dot over the letter I and J called? It's the little dot that's over the letters I and J. What do they call that dot?
Dot.
Well, that's a pretty good answer, Timbo. Mr. J. What is the letter I and J? What's that little dot called?
Arnold Schwarzenegger's left testicle.
Ding, ding, ding. You're right. Who is it, dot? And what does he do?
Put the dot in the bag.
The dot over the letter I and J is called a tittle.
A tittle.
Yes, it is.
That was going to be my next guess.
Yes, of course. No, of course, guys. I've picked questions that no. Other than Uranus, you weren't guessing them. Last but not least, guys, the final answer to wrap up our show for this week's pop quiz is: which animal is known to kill more people than plane crashes? Which animal out there is known to kill more people than plane crashes?
Cat.
A cat. Mr. J. Timbo Slice. What animal out there is known to kill more people than a plane crash?
Or a duck.
And you got to think, the average plane crash could kill maybe 200 people at once, right?
If not more.
If not more. So what animal out there actually kills more people than the average plane crash?
I will go with snake.
A snake.
Or a spider?
You guys are way wrong. And you know what's great about this is the actual answer to what kills more people than a plane crash, if you were an animal, is a donkey.
Those Mexicans keep falling off. Yeah.
I would never guess an ass.
A donkey literally kills more people than a plane crash. That just goes to show how often plane
Would you
crashes
consider
go down.
humans animals?
Ooh. Yeah. Well, you're a donkey.
Yeah, I am an ass, that's for sure.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up this show. Thank you for listening. You can check us out at 1hq.ca/podcast. If you are on iTunes, and we encourage you to go in there and subscribe, definitely follow us, comment, leave feedback. It all goes a long way, but we are on iTunes at Time Well Wasted. We thank you again for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Later, motherfuckers. See ya.
Thank you for listening to a Time Well Wasted podcast. If you'd like to hear more, check us out at 1hq.ca/podcast. And we'll see you next time, bitches.